welcome to Gemstone Tarot, where I am still working on putting 2026. Yesterday's I put 2025, excellent, but I did look, something went, have a looky see, so I had a looky see and I changed it. So I changed it within 5 minutes. So I feel like it's progress. I know, slow progress, but you know, come on, it's January. Today, this is for Tuesday, the 13th, isn't it? I'm like, is it? Yes, it is. And look, that's all the stuff in the moon diary. Look at that. Anyone who wants to have a stab at some of those aspects, let me know. Moon is going into Saggy 2334, it says at the bottom. So that's like a whole day of Scorpio, but of course, it depends where you are. You know, if you're in Australia, giving it a flying red hot crack. I'm still watching Australian MasterChef. I've been watching from like 2009. I know, I've been binging the back catalogue. I've learnt many Australianisms and I've learnt a lot about food as well, actually. And I'm now on, where am I at? 2022, I think. I know, catching up, Flyman Rose. Anyway, yeah, that's where we're at. If anyone has anything to say about those bits and pieces, tell me. And how do you feel? Do you feel like we're flying, or do you feel like we're kind of crawling? Let me know in the comments. We're going to have a little bit of yet another half-price book. I spoil you. Half-price Weather Armagnac. 2026. Which is weird, because it has references to 2024 in here that I don't really understand. In the heart of meteorological winter, which sounds to me like poetry itself, January begins. Sparkling frosts cling to plants and windscreens. Ice glazes the surfaces of ponds, and shades of pale blue-grey and lilac dance across the skies in spectacular cloudscapes. Winter skies are often the most dramatic of the year. I do like to be by the sea, actually, when it's wintry. Not obviously that close, but viewing from a distance, because there's a bit of drama, isn't there? The secret lies in a handful of ingredients to create these beautiful scenes. The first being the low angle of the sun during winter. Light from the sun, which is made up of lots of different colours. Mind-blowing, all this. Each at different wavelengths, has to travel further through the atmosphere to reach us during winter. Blue light, which can't travel as far, is scattered, while reds and oranges, which have longer wavelengths, reach the observer. I love light, like being particles and waves and all that stuff. It's giving me an itchy nose, but it doesn't give me maths face. I'm like, I can get with this weird thing. This process, known as Rayleigh scattering, R-A-Y-L-E-I-G-H, is what gives sunsets such stunning hues. It's also down to the type of cloud. Mid and high level clouds tend to make the most interesting formations. That's something for you to say at the pub quiz or the dinner party, isn't it? I tend to find that mid and high level clouds make the most interesting formations. The final ingredient is cold air, which holds less moisture than warm air, so it's less humid, of course. It's also generally cleaner, as air from the Arctic contains less pollution. The clearer air makes the colours appear more vibrant. And I shall use my ribbon at that point. Now, we are also, you know, I'm fishing around in the back of the cupboard, fetching out decks. Now, do you remember this bad boy? You haven't used this for ages. The Herb Crafter's Tarot. So I've dug it out, because I remember us doing it, and it being a little bit tooth and claw. By the way, there is gentle sanding, of course, going on, along with what sounds like some mild chainsawing in the street. So we may or we may not encounter that. Okay, that's interesting, because of a couple of reasons. okay. These are actually herbs that I understand. By the way, these are not food recommendations at all, because, you know, sometimes they're a bit weird stuff they put in here. Like that. I mean, what's horsetail? And also, you know me, I don't know. Although I do know quite a lot of these. What on earth is that? I reckon it's that. Okay. Comes with a book we may have to refer to a bit, but not too much, because doing my Charlie Brown teacher voice. Oh my god. Okay. What's Addy litter? Addy litter? Addy litter. That sounds like cat litter, which is not going to be it. I just want to know what that is. 4, 5. Maybe they use that as a court card. Oh god, we're in all kinds of trouble and we haven't even started. We're just going to have to like go with whatever that is. Okay, this one I noticed when I was shuffling. So I think it's important, and it's turmeric and it's the 8 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles is a real Virgo, sun in Virgo, and turmeric is very useful, isn't it, in lots, apart from the fact that it stains everything. So I got a wonderful cafetiere for Christmas, which was kind of like, you know, that really matte off-white that's just really classy, and it had like a wooden handle. I was like, oh my god, I love this. I love it. And then I did something with some turmeric, and I managed to sit it somewhere where the turmeric had been, and I stained the bottom yellow. So yeah, but yellow itself is a very happy and optimistic colour, so I really like this. And also it's the 8 of Earth. Such an itchy nose with this. It's the 8 of Earth, so it's giving us a kind of keep going, do the preparation, do it right, do it properly, do it in an educated way, do it like a Virgo would do it. You know, good service, good and sound. It's an 8, so it's movement, it's endeavour. Then we get white sage. I used to have some of this, I think, in the garden ages ago, back in the day when I tried to grow herbs and then realised that I can't really, I got one of Biggie's hairs up my nose or something. Maybe it is because the tarot cupboard's full of dust. One of you very helpfully said that actually, but that would involve me like, oh my god. Anyway, best not to think about it. 5 of air is Venus in Aquarius, feeling, I would say, coolly intellectual towards your task. I don't think it's feeling dissociated particularly. I think you're feeling, you are taking the feelings out of it to get the job done. And sometimes you've got to do that. Then it comes up with, oh, very nice, the 2 of Cups, which is 2 of water. Mallow. Now, the only thing I know about mallow is that it's in a lot of, like bath products and stuff, you know, so it probably must smell nice, and it might be like a soft kind of thing, flowering herb thing. I know, I mean, this is why I don't recommend you eating any of the stuff, because I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to food. But the 2 of Cups is very simpatico, so this could be in a partnership, it could be working at a partnership, it can be a business partnership, it can be just someone that's helping you clear out your room, whatever it is, it's very nicely balanced and I like it. And then we have Horsetail, which is the 10 of Pentacles. And again, it's reaching a goal of security. Now, I do want to look it up because I don't know what Horsetail is at all. 10, and it's right here. Ooh, the 8 of Earth or turmeric is Curcuma longa. Let your tasks be an embodied prayer. Do the work. Teach what you know. Love it. And where's the 10 of Pentacles? Oh, do they do it like that? They do it by number, not by... That's annoying, isn't it? That's really annoying. Okay, Equistum. Horsetail. Ancient magic, modern medicine, find strength from deep within. The wisdom of the elders takes root in the bones of youth. You are a well-established member of your community. Your work supports and sustains others. I love this. You come from ancestral giants, and it's all taken place before. You've seen it and you've done it, basically, so you're in a very good position to get something done and to show other people how to do it. Now, full disclosure, I don't know what the Adelaiter of Air is. I would really like to know what the Adelaiter of Air is. Oh, it's a warrior. I think it's like a knight. Yes, it's a knight. Brilliant. And then that's communication. Then you can communicate it. I don't even need to look that up. This is a nice deck. Let me know in the comments what you think of this one. Putting them all together. Swing. Somehow or other-ish. Endeavour, embodied prayer, which I like the way that they said that. Taking the emotion out of it to get the job done, but also feeling like you're really in partnership, either with the universe, with another person, doesn't matter, but just partnership, you're not alone. Reaching some kind of secure goal, or a goal of making you feel like you have some security, and then communicating it to others. Very, very nice. And all happening in a freezing or boiling January, depending on where you are. Good day. Okay, leave me a comment and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.